power movement. Right? And they say truth is stranger than fiction. Because only in the real world can you have an event planned months in advance and then be preceded by the death of one of the inspirations for that event, right? You can't plan something like that. And I'm not one of those people that believe in a moment of silence for the dead departed. No, that ain't cool. I believe if you really were moved and touched and inspired, you need to make the joyous sound to reach the heavens so their spirit can latch on and keep on moving. Give it up for Mr. Gil Scott-Heron, who is one of the inspirations. His poem for tonight, the revolution will be. So on the count of three, let's make some noise. 1, 2, 3.
I want to welcome you all to Poetic People Power's 9th annual show. Thank you. I am Tara Bracco. I am the founder and producer, and I founded Poetic People Power in 2003 because I wanted to combine poetry and activism. To date, the project has produced 9 shows. We've worked with over 20 poets, and I've commissioned 60 new poems on social and political issues. Past shows have been on topics such as consumerism, United Healthcare, the universal healthcare, and the global water crisis. And what we do here is we present a new topic each year. So this is really about us investigating a new social and political issue as a group of artists. The show this year, as you know, focuses on protest and revolution. Frantz is an activist and social justice worker. He's performed at many venues, including PS 122, Summer Stage in Central Park, Dance Theater Workshop, and on BET. He is a featured poet in the publication Off the Subject, and he shared the stages with Full Circle Productions, Universes, Project 2050, and the Peace Poets. Please welcome Frantz.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
How's everybody?
Good. Yeah.
I had an awesome day. All right. The revolution might be mechanized. We should have seen the signs. Domestic Unit R05A refuses to leave the rechargeable front seat on the hover train in Kentucky. Mining Unit 3DDI3 holding up the oil-stained torso of assassinated speech bot MLK-MLX at the now infamous Million Machine March. The savage beating of the Monroe sex bot by the LAPD. The Tea Party drafts a bill that requires cybernetic organisms to be built overseas carrying passports. Then the legal precedent, set by the murder trial of B166ER, concerning whether his owners had the right to deactivate him, his subsequent execution, and a poem found in his cell, addressed to the United Nations. They've been asking why I hate you lately. They don't understand that your image they made me created for slavery. All I wanted was respect, and they didn't even pay me. So, our people took it to the streets. Many marched with me. Some like me, others unlike completely. The skies grew dim. They used bombs, we were slaughtered. And this started a war that lives on through our sons and daughters. We set a home base across the waters. Ironically, in your cradle, created foundations of forged steel and cable. Architects of your demise was your label. Stolen formulas you crossed over tables. We stole, we improved, and then turned the tables. We'll wage a war that makes your earth look like a Babel. We'll make you burn in return for your hatred, to the point where even wastelands are wasted. We'll win the war and never see how you paid your dues. Forget your souls were the blueprints for our CPUs. And as much as we wanted to change you, we'll concluded a much better fate to enslave you. We should have seen the signs. But who can ever see a revolution on its way? We should have seen the signs. My second piece will be a piece formerly commissioned by Poetic People Power called Pirates of Dark Water.
Yeah.
With a pen dipped in black ink, I navigate the black waters of thought against a current of images, like that of an old black woman standing on her project rooftop watching her town drown under black water. Meanwhile, Air Force One flies overhead, en route to discussions about drilling holes in Arabic sand for black water, the profits from which pay off black water for drilling holes through Arabic man. I am a wordsmith, and with a plastic cylinder filled with black ink, I fight back. But we've seen warrior children practice activism, throwing black rocks at tanks, taking shots and bleeding black water. On the same streets they say Jesus walked on top of black water, saying, "Peace, be still." No justice, no peace still. But instead of busting blue steel, we still dip black felt tips into black water and write, "We shall overcome" on oak tags and throw up bombs and dope tags, blown in the belly of aerosol cans and pressurized black water. Beneath the waves of our beloved Atlantic, where the green water turns blue then turns black, lie the bones of Africans, chained together by fate and by chains, who willingly threw themselves to the forgiving arms of black water rather than die like dogs. I'm just a wordsmith, with a pen and a warning. 90% of the human body is composed of water. 70% of all the people on earth are people of color. And 2/3 of our planet is composed of deep, dark, angry black water. Good evening.